Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. Maria here. I'm reading for the sign of Taurus. What's happening in the world of Taurus? Tell me about Taurus. Whew. Somebody wants to have a conversation with you about a commitment that's been broken and they want to come back and re-examine that. I don't know if they are wanting to reunite. I just feel like there's a bunch of closures that they want to have. That's the vibe I get. Because I'm not sure this person wants to reconcile, Taurus. I have a conversation. I want to call and hear your voice. They miss you. I feel like they're coming, or you are coming out of a space of feeling broken. I feel like this person may have broken you. I have mistakes. I wish they could fully right what they've wronged. And they're going to use responsibilities as their reasoning as to why this relationship has been interrupted, or why they sabotaged it. And this one desperately wants to come out. Which one does this say? It says, I'm used to getting my way, but you put me in my place. So you might have said some things about their lack of committing or their lack of investing at a deeper level. That's kind of the vibe I get. Taurus, is you might have walked away from this relationship or made them face up to, I don't know, like you wanted more out of the relationship and they chose no. They just said, no, thank you. I have all these other responsibilities. It's an interruption to my life. So it says, I'm starting to panic. It's been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice, which is the conversation. So I get the sense that this has been a back and forth relationship with you and Taurus and you and maybe another Taurus. Heavy on the earth sign, fire sign. I'm on a spiritual journey and you have awakened me. So again, your honest conversation with this person and your lack of chasing has put this person, Taurus, on their heels. And I feel like they, thank you for that. I feel like they are struggling a little bit with the idea of stepping up to the plate. That's the vibe. Is they want to, but I feel like they're struggling with it. They're back and forth internally. And then the fact that you're not chasing them kind of puts them in a place of retrospection or reflection as to what they did to this relationship that made it feel like you're untouchable, you're unattainable now. This is somebody that historically has walked through relationships at will and without conflict. Now they're sitting, I kind of get the Five of Wands vibe, that they're internally struggling with the idea of this might be it for you and them. Okay, I have 5 cards out. Let's look at these before I review more. Let me kind of push this down. I feel like the need to do this. You can see all this. Okay, so the first one out is the 3 of Wands. Going forward, moving forward. They see you're moving forward and they're waiting for the ships to come in. So they may be waiting for a conversation that you are going to generate, and you're the Empress. You're not generating nothing. You're sitting... I love the pictition on this. They have Empress sitting here eating a banana. I guess the artist felt like the banana was an exotic fruit. Sitting here just enjoying their life, watching the world. You know, you might be watching a soap opera. I don't know. You might be watching this. Might feel like you're in a soap opera. This is a very calm, not bothered energy. This person is sitting, waiting for the next cycle to come through. I don't think you're giving this person any energy at all, which is making this person feel like a panic. I have the Temperance in the reverse. So this thing lacked balance. This person's all over the map with their energy. 5 of Wands is creating an internal struggle and evaluating like it's a conflict. It's the agitation in the washing machine, the thing that washes your clothes, the back and forth. That's what this person's feeling. Should I call? Should I text? It's been so long. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Pentacles. They're looking back at the investment that you made in them, and they didn't reciprocate. And I have the Knight of Swords, wanting to rush in and have a conversation with you, panicked, in a panic mode. So expect this person, I feel, to reach out to you, possibly by text originally, or they may show up at your door with flowers. A gift of some kind, maybe chocolates, ice cream, I don't know. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. They are not feeling giving. They are is sitting the Five of Wands. It fell on the Five of Wands, and the conversation that they're going to have is that they should have given to this relationship and they didn't. You're the one that overgave. You know, whenever I see the Six of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles, the person who's looking back at the investment that this relationship held, the reason why it had so much value is you put the majority of the energy in the relationship because they were recognizing they didn't bring their best game forward. They didn't invest. And I feel like this has been a minute for you all. Like you just have put a hard line in the sand. And I feel like you're actually focusing on your responsibilities. You're taking care of business. I feel like several of you are looking at going back to school. My little Sophie. She is so cute. She actually coughs and then walks away from the camera. Like she doesn't want to get caught on camera coughing. And thank you all for your comments. She's doing fine. It is what it is. She's on like 16 meds, I swear. So I have here the Knight of Cups. They're going to come in with the Knight of Swords and have this conversation about wanting to invest back in this relationship. What they don't understand is they can't go back to the Seven of Pentacles. You cannot go back to a chapter that's been closed. You closed this out. Taurus, you walked away from this. I feel like the bull in you showed up and you said, this is enough. I'm moving on. And they want to come back and have like step back into the same energy. And what they don't understand is they're going to have to do the heavy lift and go back and start investing in this relationship with them initiating this. I think they know this. They're just going to have to, they're miserable. They see you happy. I have the Sun in the reverse. Now take this as it resonates, Taurus. You might be a male. I might be reading for a male and the female, because this is falling on the Empress. So you either recognize this person as Empress or you are the Empress, whichever. But I feel like whoever the Taurus is, and you might be dealing with an Aquarius actually, but whoever the Taurus is looking back, or excuse me, is sitting in a state of like okayness. I don't know. You might miss this person, but you're not throwing any energy, and I feel like you're pretty balanced, where this other party is extremely imbalanced and wanting to rush in and make this right. I have now the Ten of Pentacles with the, is that the Queen or the King? The Queen of Swords. So the Ten of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords is coming in and having an honest conversation, fighting for what they want, being truthful in saying that you are my wish fulfillment, and I completely feel unhealed. The Queen of Swords is also you being sitting in your throne, unbothered, waiting for this person to come forward so you can have an honest conversation, and at least investigate to see if it's worth investing back in. I have the Seven of Wands. You might even feel like you have to defend yourself, or they might feel like there's a defense, and it's not negative. It's not like defending myself, but it's standing on your own 2 feet, standing up for what you believe in, what you felt was appropriate, the actions you took, the pulling back, the energy, the protection of self, the request of I deserve something more than what you're giving me. That's defending of oneself. That's the Seven of Wands. I also, the Seven of Wands. I also have the Princess of Cups. So somebody's going to come forward with an offer. I feel flowers, maybe even ice cream. I don't know why food is so important to you. Maybe maybe it's something you guys share. Like I always see the little cup of Haagen-Dazs. Not that I'm promoting them or anything, but it's like you're wanting. It's a small gift. Like it might be a coffee, it might be a plant, it might be a small thing of flowers. It's lotion, something like that. But they thought of you. I don't feel like they went out in search of a gift. I think they thought of you, and that's like they purchased whatever they saw and they want to bring it into you. They want to just say, hey, I was in the neighborhood and I saw this and I wanted to bring it to you. I also see like if you two went to a farmer's market on a regular basis, this person might be bringing something from the farmer, handmade soap. I don't know. This is getting weird. So I have the High Priestess. They're using their intuition and trusting their gut as to if this is a good idea. I also feel on this energy, you are as well. You're going to have to listen to your intuition when they come forward to see if this is genuine or a bunch of BS. You will. I feel like you will. Yeah, the Devil. Tell me about the Devil. Nine of Pentacles in the upright with the Fool in the reverse. This person's still stuck in some kind of cycle. They may even drop off something to test the temperature So like, I feel like this person isn't ready for, like, I feel like this person isn't ready to jump back into a relationship without knowing how you feel. So the Fool is jumping in without even thought, right? They just jump in. I had a situation when I was in high school. Oh, I can't believe I'm sharing this. So there's a place back in South Dakota. If you're from South Dakota, you'll know, hopefully, well, maybe not. We used to call it Hippie Hole. So it was a waterfall, and it was about 200 feet, maybe 3. It was like 2 football links, right? And you dived into this thing or jumped into this thing. And I had a few beers. That'll tell you a lot about my childhood. And without never having set foot in this pond or in this lake, it's a small lake, and it was enclosed by cliffs, and we would dive into it. I dove into it, not even knowing if I was gonna hit my head on a rock, if I was gonna snap my neck, die. I just jumped. That's this energy, is just jumping. This person isn't ready for that. They're standing at the cliff looking down, considering what the outcome would be if they just jumped. This is the 9 of Pentacles. They know you are the wish fulfillment. You are pre-empress material. You are one step away from a commitment, and this person's standing on the edge looking down and actually evaluating, what do I want? Is this what I want? Whatever. This energy is exactly what I long for. This is wish fulfillment. But I have the Devil here, so I'm tied to something else. This is still being interrupted by self-centered fear, self-centered delusion, lies, and it's all like the illusion is that they can do better. Not that they could, but it's the perception of, maybe I want to be single for the rest of my life. I never expected a relationship. I don't know if I'm worthy of her. Like, that's the vibe. It's like this person's the pre-emperor or pre-empress. I'm nothing. I'm nobody. And look at Taurus. I can't go after Taurus. This is like crazy. What? No, this person doesn't like me like that. That's the vibe. And so this person's coming forward to you, Taurus, I think, to explore your feelings for them. I don't even know if you two, for a handful of you, you may not have had a formal relationship. This might be a close friend, and they want to tell you how they feel. They miss your energy. You might have had a falling out. The Knight of Wands, they find you sexy as hell. There's a lot of energy pushing this person forward. And that doesn't necessarily mean my Saturday night player. I don't get that vibe. I get more of they just find you very attractive. Tell me more. I got almost all the Knights out now. Oh, there's the last one, Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody who's marinating on the idea of a commitment and who's almost ready to jump. They are sitting, I feel, in a hermit stage. They are missing you. Spirit's working on their interior motivation, I suppose, and they're identifying you as somebody they want to invest in. And then I also have the Lovers in the reverse. This is a past relationship, and if it wasn't a full-fledged romantic relationship, it was a situationship at the very least. In fact, I feel like there's a strong friendship behind this, which is why they miss your voice. You could even have Taurus placement. I kind of get that. So somebody might be watching this who's not a Taurus. Yeah, I have the Magician. This is the feeling I have, is they have all the tools they need. They're coming into understanding that they do. They might be manifesting you through music. I hear art or music. They might be sitting in a space of evaluation. They might be journaling. Strong, heavy. There's somebody here that is super emotional, super deep internally. They don't show their feelings. They don't present this on the forefront. They love this about you, the Taurus, that you're heavy. Like, you might be a really strong parent. You might be a really strong worker. They like your work ethic. They like that you stand on your own 2 feet. They like that you state your feelings. They like that you're no BS. Like, it might take you a minute to but when you do, man, watch out, because you're going to let both barrels come out. And I don't feel like you're angry at this person. You're just like, enough. That's kind of the vibe I have, is I'm done with this. Like, Mari, I'm just done with this. And you get up and you leave. That's kind of the energy I feel. Princess of Swords, you're going to be honest with this person, and so are they. And I have the Hermit, just kind of what I said. Is this person sitting, evaluating what they want? And then I have the Strength in the reverse. They don't have the strength to come. They feel weak around you. They feel insecure around you. They feel lack around you. Like they could not provide or match your energy. They need to change in order to come make this relationship come to the fruition, and they don't know if they want to invest yet. They are not ready to jump in the pond. They're evaluating, like, what do I need to change in order to jump? Well, I might have to put down my habit. I might have to put down my wishy-washy in and out and make a commitment. I might have to tell somebody how I feel. I might have to disclose how long I've been in a stuck situation. Like, they've been thinking about you for months, if not longer, maybe years, like consistently. The choices they make, they wonder if you would approve of. You're not even together. You're not talking. This is definitely a breach in this relationship. Again, they miss your friendship, as well as if you're romantic with this person, they definitely miss that with the Nine of Wands. But they miss you. They just miss you. This one's hiding in here. Hold on. And that would be, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. The reason why it's hiding is this person isn't sure if you'd even accept them if they came forward. It's just a feeling of lack. I'm sorry, Taurus. This person lacks a bit of self-esteem, and that's not their fault. They just think you're amazing, and I don't think they want to jeopardize, even if you are friends, or put in as friend zone. Maybe you did that, you dated for a minute, you put them in the friend zone. They're not okay with that. If they did step out of this relationship, yeah, they're coming into the King of Pentacles. They want to come back as the person you need them to be. That's the best energy. They're not the person that they should be, but they're willing to put in the work to come forward. They just don't know if A, you're going to accept them if they do. B, if you're in a relationship, I feel, with somebody else, they miss your energy. They miss your love, your touch. They miss your smell. They miss this, like, just your energy. You being in the room made them feel safe, made them feel at peace, made them feel at home. And this person is missing home. This person misses you. These two. The Nine of Swords in the upright with the Five of Swords in the reverse. This person's getting over some kind of argument and fight. Maybe that's what they're feeling with you. The Nine of Swords is almost giving up. You kind of need this person to get at a 10. They're living in anxiety and fear. And the Five of Swords in the reverse is, like in the Five of Swords in the upright, the person runs around and gathers all the swords so they can't nobody can use it against them. It's a defensive. This person isn't defensive anymore. This person isn't looking to argue. This person isn't looking to fight. In fact, your energy that you put into them when you two argued, if you did, showed them that you loved them, that you were still invested in them, and they found comfort in that arguing, in that fighting. There isn't even that. There is not even that anymore. And this person's kind of in anxiety, thinking you moved on, as well as, like, not that they miss the fighting, but they miss that energy of you wanting to fight for this relationship. And you, I feel like, walked away. Like, enough is enough. Last card. Because I have the World in the reverse. This is something you ended. You walked away. This chapter for you has been closed for a minute. And I have the Death card and the upright. This person has fear that you won't revisit this and rebirth this thing into a new chapter. They want to come back and undo the world. This person isn't quite done. They haven't had closure on this relationship. You've moved forward, Taurus. You, I think, have moved possibly into dating other people. This person is stuck. They haven't yet. They're still grieving you. I don't even think they've come to the full understanding of acceptance that this thing is over, especially if you've had an in and out, passionate, back and forth, hot, cold relationship. This person hasn't quite put down the gauntlet. They haven't tipped it and said, uncle, flag. They haven't done this. They haven't. They're still wanting to fight for this, but they feel like your energy is completely off the table, pulled away. So this is your reading, Taurus. Just know when they do come forward, you're going to have to use your intuition to discern if this person is genuine. I feel they may text you or just show up with, like I said, a small gift. And just know they're leading with their heart. They are. They may not be at a place where they're ready to jump, but I think they're testing the waters to see if you're even going to entertain a conversation. So please know this person is still a bit under, I don't want to say undercooked, because I think they're in the process of working on what they need to work on to make this or any relationship work out. You're waking them. You're waking them up. Your actions jarred them awake. That agitator in the washing machine, right? And so this is your reading. If you felt like this was beneficial to you, helpful to you, gets you through some questions you might have, just please consider subscribing and hitting that notification button up at the little bell up in the corner so you can get notified when I do release new content. And until next time, Taurus, love and light. Take care.